Hello friends, welcome back to another Q&A. So you give me your questions, I'll give you my answers. And today's question comes from the lovely Erin Ryan. So Erin, you had asked, what's my favorite way to regulate the nervous system? This is a great question. Love this question. My favorite methods for regulating the nervous system, there's a few different things I like to do. I like to approach it as not just like something that you do as a reaction. So, say you're already in a bout of anxiety, you can start doing things, practices, exercises in order to start regulating your nervous system and bring yourself from a state of anxiety back down to a more grounded, more regulated space. That's amazing. That's great. But I like to be proactive versus only reactive, right? So when I'm being proactive, I like to do different things with like the body, and it can be as simple as like laying down on the floor, the couch, the bed, whatever it is you want to lay on, right? Lay on your back and then just open your body up if it feels safe. For some people, this might not feel safe, and that's okay. So, open your legs. So, if you lay down, your back, you're on your back, right? You're laying on your back, and then you have your knees up and your feet touch each other, and then just you're gonna open your knees. So, like, if my elbows in this instance are my knees, our legs are open. Your bottoms of your feet are going to be my palms in this instance. So your legs are open, your bottoms of your feet are touching together. So that's opening you up. And then you just open up the chest area as well. You can open up your arms, you can put them above your head, whatever feels good. And then just lay there like that and just hang out and just breathe. You can do breathing exercises, you can meditate in this position. I just love doing this because it's a reverse crunch, right? It's a reverse like when something happens to us, a lot of times our body tenses up. We're like, and it might not be very dramatic and as excessive as I'm making it look right now, where we're like, oh no, that's very drama extra. But inside, we tense up, right? And this is our body tensing. So when we tense, the opposite of that is openness. We're opening, we're relaxing. So that's like something that I just like to passively do every now and again. I don't know if I really do it every day, but at least every other day for sure. I might do it every day. Like by this point for me, it's become kind of just this is how you sit, this is how you lay. Like I'm open. So I love doing that, as well as breath work. So breath work is a quick way to bring yourself from a high anxious place back down to more grounded, right? Because the breath controls your heart rate. So I love breathing, especially if I'm already feeling anxious, if I'm already feeling nervous, if I notice my brain is running 1,000 miles a minute, if I'm just having like kind of a stressful day, I will do a very quick and easy quick breath work. If you don't have the time, or if you're at work, right, you don't have like the space, the place to do a full blown exercise, just do some quick breath. Like, so I like to breathe in 2 times. It's like and then exhale very long. So like I'd like to try to hold it for at least 8 counts. If you can go past 8 counts, go for it. So we do and then and I like to imagine like I'm breathing out of a straw. So it's not like a where it's like big chaotic exhale. It's a very intentional exhale. So again, that looks like and really try to get all of the breath out of there. Just release. And if you need to like don't breathe in. So like if you breathe exhale all the air out and then push any extra air that's still inside you, and then just sit in that for a minute. Not literally a minute, whatever feels good to you, but just sit in the moment of not having air in you. And for some people, this will freak you out. So, if your body says no, no, then listen to your body. You know you best. But if you can just sit there and just be, it's a very relaxing feeling. So give that a go if you've never tried that before. But that's my favorite thing that I just instantly, you can do it absolutely anywhere, anytime. It's super easy. Another thing I like to do, and I highly recommend to everybody, and I don't know if it's really talked about very much, but things that just bring you joy. So when you're like painting, dancing, singing, anything that lights you up, calms you down, just makes you feel like free, feel lighthearted. You're connecting to that inner child. Like it could be and probably is things that you enjoyed doing when you were a child. Do those things. A lot of the time we don't do those things, right? Like for me, I love singing. When I was a child, I would have like a little like broomstick or whatever, like a toy microphone, and I would totally do like dance choreography. So like the Spice Girls, and like I'm like up there, I'm on stage, I'm singing, I'm getting it. So I love singing. And if I'm about to go into like work, right? If I'm about to start my day, or if I'm leaving at the end of my day, or if I something just happened to me that's like a little like stressful, like I'll just sing, like put on some music, and that just like it just loosens you up, and it helps again regulate that nervous system. And it's not like talked about. People don't know that you could just go do your thing, go paint, go dance, go sing. That's part of regulating your nervous system, right? Like doing something that just makes you feel good, right? Something that just instantly like, yeah, I'm in my groove, this lights me up, woo, I'm having fun, right? So do those things, do things that bring you joy. And then another thing, if you're like in the heat of a moment, like if you're in an argument and you really just need to like, okay, woo, I need to come back down, put yourself in timeout. Adult timeouts are a thing, and they are amazing. They're great. So you just take a moment. If you're in an argument or you're about to be in like a heated discussion, maybe it's your partner, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's just a friend, like whoever, right? Just take a moment. Like if you realize that you're worked up, right? Just notice that the emotions are running high right now. And maybe you need to step away and go do those breath exercises. Maybe you need to step away and just do a little dance, or, you know, whatever it is that you got to do to bring the emotions from a high state, you're triggered, whatever it is, bring them back down, come back down to the grounded state. So if you just need to put yourself in a little bit of a timeout, go for it. We can always come back, reconvene with the conversation, no judgment. Honestly, that will save you in any kind of relationship, romantic, friendship, family, because when we react out of emotions. Oh my God, we say things that we do not mean. We say things that are hurtful. Oh my God. And then we're like, oh, and then now you're going around and around in circles, right? Because you didn't take a time out. Take a time out. All right, guys, let me know your questions. Drop me your questions in the comments. Send me your questions. I love them and I love answering them. Thank you so much, Erin. And you guys, thank you for joining me on today's Q&A. Until next time, lovelies. Bye-bye.